I heard my cousin's little daughter has been painting on my paintings that were left in her attic. And I heard she painted Nate, N8, on all my paintings as my signature. And I just started painting again and was going to paint Fate as my signature. F8. What do I do? And I guess that her logic was, since I signed my illustrations with Nate, and since I signed my videos with Nate, she would just be a productive person and put Nate on my paintings for me. However, I wanted to be Fate as a painter, Nate as an illustrator, and maybe put my books of poetry under a different name, and put my books of fiction also under a different name, pseudonyms. I don't know. Nobody likes a know-it-all, and nobody probably likes an artist who excels in multiple mediums. I don't know. What do you think?
Stop requested.
I am an artist. This painting is the story of me when I was in my former life, before I changed my name to Than Vistos, then Nathaniel Vistos, then Nate. I am Nate because I didn't want to be called Than anymore, which is death. They called me that my whole life in Reston, Virginia. So when I got business cards made in 2018 after my friend Pastor Aaron Dobine Sr., down from Fredericksburg, from leadership class of 2017 Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. Aaron took me under the water in 2018 on July 29th, and then guess what I did? I started going by Nathaniel or Nate rather than Than, which means death. And that's when my life started turning very interesting. Anyways, this is my story when I was still named Heldorado. Because I had to change my name, and Heldorado was Batman. Evil Batman, see Batman, But then they take my teeth, head, face, and knife and put it in my face and stab me. And then you die. And then they say, ha 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 ha, you want it again? I said, not really, stupid ass. Anyways, let's watch from their camera TV here, and we see what you got, and I see what we got. The camera TV here, there was one in the streets. And the microphones, and the ovens, and the stoves, and the things, and the mounts on house. Hey, anyways, here, watch here's. Let me give you a tour of Heldorado. Heldorado. Hey, let me give you a tour of Heldorado. I'm going to give you a tour right now of Heldorado. And after we go to Heldorado, I'm going to introduce you to my friends. They come from the Flower Power Nation. And because we believe in flower power, I introduce you now to Heldorado. And the story of Heldorado is actually my previous life when I did a lot of good things for people. Now I had to change my name to be Nathaniel Shelhays Vistos. My new art name, which I began painting today on big canvases, it came out very nice. I finished it today. It's called Fate. And I'll be called Fate from now on. And I'm going to make up a poet name and an author name and a flower power name. But first, this tour of Heldorado. Heldorado, Heldorado, Heldorado. Where they don't only kill you, they kill your family. Generation after generation. Eon after eon. 1 eon. 2 eons. 3 eons, Walters, Joseph. I'm stealing this and never bringing it back, ever. I'm stealing this from the guy who's called me. He said, call me Bob, but his name's Rodney. I've lived here for 14 months. His name is really Rodney. It's funny when I'm half the red, all of them. Guess who's in all the trouble? Hey, by the way, did you know I started painting? Paintings? I'm a painter now. Hey, I'm gonna do of all things. Look, I'm Fate. My name's Fate. Want to see a painting by me? My name's really Fate, and this is a painting by me. Check it out, and some other fun time stuff. Hey, fun times, fun times. Yeah, we're gonna uncap some cans here and work on some culinary skills. I'm gonna uncap some cans here and work on some culinary skills right after this. Enter here.